In a world full of mystery, some facts are so strange. From hidden history to astonishing truths, reality is often stranger than fiction. Next, surprisingly, cowboys and samurai once lived at the same time. Did you know that samurai and cowboys actually lived at the same time? When people imagine samurai, they often picture ancient warriors from a distant past. But the last generation of samurai lived during the 1800s in Japan. At that exact time, cowboys were roaming the American West. In fact, when the famous samurai rebellion known as the Satsuma Rebellion took place in 1877, the Wild West era in the United States was already in full swing. So, while gunslingers rode across dusty towns in America, samurai were still fighting their final battles in Japan. Two legendary warriors from completely different cultures, living in the very same century, a deal that seemed foolish, until Alaska revealed its hidden riches of gold. In 1867, the United States made a deal that many people thought was ridiculous. The U.S. bought the massive land of Alaska from Russia for just $7.2 million. At the time, many Americans mocked the purchase and called it Seward's Folly. Named after William H. Seward, the Secretary of State who pushed for the deal. Critics believed the U.S. had just wasted millions on a frozen, useless land. But history proved them wrong. Years later, Alaska was discovered to be rich in gold, oil, and natural gas. What once looked like a terrible mistake became one of the most valuable land purchases in history. Next, in a bizarre twist of history, PepsiCo was once paid with a fleet of warships. During the Cold War, one of the strangest business deals in history actually happened. The soft drink company PepsiCo wanted to sell Pepsi in the Soviet Union. But there was a problem. The Soviet currency couldn't easily be exchanged for US dollars. So, instead of paying with money, the Soviet government made a very unusual trade. They gave Pepsi a fleet of old naval ships and submarines as part of the deal. For a short moment in history, Pepsi technically owned one of the largest naval fleets in the world. A soda company with its own navy. Proof that Cold War economics could get very strange. Subscribe for more unbelievable history facts.